Hi Amanda. So I've heard a lot about the bust of Nefertiti, but who actually is she?
Well, I heard she was one of the most powerful and mysterious women in ancient Egypt. She was the queen alongside the pharaoh of Akhenaten, and they lived in Thebes.
Oh, doesn't her name mean the beautiful one has come forth?
Yeah, and she was also known for her beauty and versatility. She might have ruled the New Kingdom after her husband died. Wait, that was your part.
Oh
Um,
yeah, she has such a mysterious beginning. I heard there were two theories of where she's from. One is that she was the daughter of Ai, the top advisor, who became pharaoh after King Tut, and another is that she was a princess from the Mitanni kingdom in northern Syria. And also, just like her beginning, her ending was just as mysterious. She disappeared from history on the 12th year of her husband's 17-year reign. One theory is that she might have died, and another is that she might have come back under the name of Nefertiti, the official co-regent. And this and Nefertiti did the reversal of his religious policies and employed the scribe to make divine offerings to Amun, pleading for him to return and dispel the kingdom of darkness.
okay, so now that we know some things about her, why don't we talk about the actual art itself?
Well, I know that the size of this bust is 48 centimeters, around 19 inches.
Okay, I was told that it was made in 1345 BC during the Amarna art period. It's made out of limestone and stucco, and the colors used are blue, yellow, green, black, white, and then light red for the skin. Um, but do you know anything else about it?
Well, I know that even by looking at it, when the bust was first discovered, there was actually no piece of quartz to represent the iris of the left eyeball. Do you know what might have happened to that?
It may have been pled that Nefertiti may have suffered from a ophthalmic infection and actually lost her eye, but the presence of an iris in the other statues made it think that the statue was unfinished.
It's really interesting to see this artist's work because in the beginning, Nefertiti was always depicted with exaggerated features, with feminine hips, as a stereotypical young woman. But this is only in the early images, and now in the later images, she is seen as a mirror image of the pharaoh of Akhenaten. Speaking of the artist, do you know anything more about the artist?
I know that his name is Tutmos, and he it was during the 14th century BC, and he is a sculptor. He was the official court sculptor of Egyptian pharaoh Akhenaten. He was the king's favorite and a master of works. The bust of Nefertiti was his most known work.
Oh, and wasn't this piece also found in his studio during the German expedition? The studio was called the Bobastion, and um, it was found in what had been the sculptor Tuomas' workshop, along with with other unfinished busts of Nefertiti. So speaking of the discovery of this, do you know when it was found, where it was found?
As you said, it was found on the floor of his workshop, and they found it December 6th of 1913 in Amarna, Egypt. And it was led by the German Ludwig Borchardt. It was one of archaeology's signature moments. The bust of Nefertiti reflects the classical Egyptian art style, deviating from the strangeness of the Amarna art style.
Well, that's really interesting. So, if it was found in Egypt, why is it currently in Berlin, Germany, in the newest museum?
Because the team that discovered it, all the artifacts, decided to split it. And it caused this huge controversy because Egypt realized that it was one of their.
Prized possessions? Yeah? Yeah, and they did ask for it back, but when Germany took it in 1913 using fraudulent documents, um, and in 1935 they were actually ready to give it back with political gesture, but Hitler refused, right?
And actually, in most of World War II, it was hidden in a salt mine.
Oh, wow. Oh, and didn't something happen 4 years ago?
Yes, 4 years ago, the president of Germany's Prussian Cultural Heritage Foundation said in a statement that the country's position regarding the return of the bust of Nefertiti is unchanged. and quote, she is and remains Egypt's best ambassador in Berlin. German culture minister Bernd Neumann later argued that Germany is the lawful owner of the figure and that Egypt has no legal grounds to get it back.
Wow, so much drama over this bust. So what actually is the function that everyone's going crazy over?
The function of it is actually unknown. It was thought that it was his modello, a prep model of smaller scale used as a basis for other official portraits kept in the artist's workshop. Do you know anything else?
Well, the surviving royal portraits are normally done in stone, and though it was originally painted on a thin plaster layer, it's not made up largely of stucco and plaster as this piece is, so this piece would not have been an official royal portrait. Well, it's great talking to you, Amanda.
Yeah, I agree. I really liked learning more about the bust of Nefertiti.
Me too. Let's have another discussion about another art piece soon.
Sounds good.
See ya.